Hi and thank you for joining us. My name's Colin. I'm chairman of the Essex Military Vehicle Association. We're a registered charity and we're dedicated to the preservation and restoration of historic military vehicles and artefacts. And of course we wish to preserve the memory of those that use them. This is one of a series of vehicles and equipment walkarounds that we're planning. Hope you find them interesting, informative, and of course click subscribe.
Tyres are armoured and run flat, so you can run over, I don't know, they didn't have stingers back then, did they?
No, that's true.
So they're probably just over to nails and things they used to chuck out. But no, there's no point having an armoured vehicle if you can stop it with a couple of 6-inch nails. So the tyres were armoured. I have got a spare tyre for this. It takes 3 people to lift the thing up. It is very heavy, so you wouldn't want to change. Most of the external tin work is quite thin, just in tin, and then we've got the external armour. As you can see, when we said it has been up armoured.
That's the original, and then this is your pleak armour. It's been added to it.
They also added the vision blocks on the front and these bits. Originally they would just been thin metals, a lot thinner. And you just open them up by hand, and then once they up armoured them, those vision blocks are very, very heavy, and then they work on a little hydraulic pump, so you just pump them up and off they go.
So there's a lot of additional armour placed on the inside as well.
They did. This one has had the additional armour removed. I have got it, but it cramps your feet, and the chances of running over a bomb around Essex is probably fairly slim, so no point having it in, but I've got it in case whenever I ever sell the vehicle and someone says, have you got the additional armour? Yes, we have. Underneath the driver's feet, and also there's one underneath the passenger seat as well. The fuel tanks are lined with a material, so if they got pierced, they would seal themselves up, which is for the 1950s was I suppose quite good. I think it must be similar technology to what they used to use in fighter aircraft. All it said was in service day. It didn't give you any regiments or anything like that, presumably because so many different regiments moved through Ireland and everyone served. But as I said, mostly they were driven by Royal Corps Transport drivers because they knew the vehicle and knew how it handled, and obviously could drive them better and safely.
The only markings I've seen pictures are not phone numbers on the side of them. The early ones, in the 50s when it was built, would have had a canvas cover over the top, wouldn't it?
I've seen them very early Mark 1, which used to belong to the Royal Constabulary. From here up to there was all canvas, which is a bit strange to get your head around and have an armoured vehicle with a canvas back. That does seem a bit of a strange one.
Open top?
Open top, yes. So it had a canvas back. The driver's side was armoured still. It would have had originally 4 of these vision ports, which you could open up, take your gun out and shoot them. But in the end they took 2 of them out and replaced them with an expeller electrical fan. Presumably if you've got 8 or 10 squaddies in the back, you probably wanted to get rid of the bad smell. It's got antennas on, so it must have had some sort of radio gear in, but I don't know whether it was handheld radio or radio with plug in. As you can see, the back is very, very basic wooden benches, seat belts for 8. A very small amount of foam padding. Presumably if you've got your hard hat on, you not bang your head anyway. I believe they only made 1,700 of these vehicles. There's not that many left around now. Most of them, people bought them when they left the army in the 90s. They used them as fun vehicles and run around, and when things broke they just scrapped them because there was 7 tonne of metal there, and you got more money from the scrap value than you did to repair it. So now there's not that many of them left, and they're fairly rare, which is another good reason for owning one.